Il-magazine Time għamel ċelebrazzjoni għall-aktar nies influenti din is-sena billi pubblika l-lista tal-aħjar 100. Il-lista tinkludi l-kantanta Dua Lipa, il-quarterback tal-futbol Amerikan Patrick Mahomes u l-attriċi Taraji Henson.
That I'm doing something right. I'm living up to the promise I made to God that I would use my gift that He gave me to evoke change in the world. So I'm doing something right.
Il-lista din is-sena tinkludi 51 mara, fosthom id-direttriċi tal-films Sofia Coppola, il-kantanti Kylie Minogue u Fantasia Barrino.
It's so hard for me to answer that. No, I don't know how one does, but it's been kind of an iconic year, so I'm just going to most gratefully accept that.
I do. I've been doing this for 20 years now. And I'm very, very grateful of the time that I had. But the time that I had allowed me to see that we need to create a home where people can be safe. And they can die and leave this earth with a legacy and not be broke or broken. And so that was a path that I was going down. And thank you to the man upstairs and to all of the people who got behind me and said, I see something in you, and we just want to see you be great. And I want to do that for other artists.
I don't know. It's still quite surreal to me, to be honest with you. I never imagined that would have happened. And I feel like I'm still trying to catch up to it, and I'm trying to stay as present as possible, and at the same time just to continue to be gracious and genuine and authentic in all of this.
L-attur irġiel fil-lista ma jonqsux.
It was actually really beautiful. My dear friend Daniel Kaluuya wrote the most beautiful thing for me, and I didn't know what he was going to write. He didn't tell me anything, and then we'd been traveling a lot and we haven't really spoken in a second, and then I read these beautiful, beautiful words from someone I admire deeply, so it was very overwhelming. But it's kind of one of those pinch yourself moments.
I thought I was blown away. I thought the idea of being 100 of anything is amazing, but of being an influential person, I feel like it's a beautiful, beautiful marker, but it's also a great responsibility, I think. Because I think it's like, for me, it's about not what I've done. Now it's about what do I do with that part of my moniker, in a way, to actually be an influence on other people. So I want to be even more mindful, more thoughtful, moving forward. I think that's exactly what I felt like. I'm like, okay, now I've got something to live up to.
Il-lista tinkludi wkoll mexxejja ewlenin bħad-direttur tas-CIA William Burns u l-Gvernatur ta' Texas Greg Abbott. L-isportivi fil-lista tal-aktar 100 influenti inkludu lil Max Verstappen, champion tal-F1, il-plejer tal-basketball ukoll Aja Wilson, illi tkellmet dwar l-impenn tagħha biex atleti nisa jaqilgħu flus daqs l-irġiel.
I feel like that's something that's out of our control at this moment. It's something that we're obviously going to continue to work for and work hard for. I feel like the proof is in the pudding, the product is out there. Now it's just taking people to put their money where their mouth is and really invest in women. It's not just a trend, this is a movement that I hope continues on, not just now, because there's a face that everyone's grinding towards. It's more so like, it's going to take all of us to help uplift this. So soon, I'm speaking it, I'm manifesting it, and yeah, hopefully at the end we'll all be happy.
Jenny Holzer u Thori Bird ġejjin mid-dinja tal-kultura u l-arti.
Well, listen, if I can be a bit of a role model for women entrepreneurs, I will take that any day of the week. Women are the best investments we could ever hope to invest in, and if we do that, it will change societies, it will change the economy, and they're amazing.
That is extremely important. That our win in court, both of our wins, extremely important. We showed that it could be done. That is an influence.
Dawk li influenzaw mhux bil-forsi sejħu influencers, iżda f'dan il-każ il-magħżula ta' Time huma dawk illi l-eżempju tagħhom veru jkaxkar.
Legend says ape and human lived side by side. Impossible as that may seem.
Why do they hunt her?
She is smarter than most.
The elders.
Planet of the Apes ilu sa minn 560 ta' seklu liħor, minn iktieb għal-film issa għal-franchise li għada trendi. U l-produzzjoni l-ġdida tinvolvi film illi fl-istorja hija kemm prequel kif ukoll sequel, kif jistqar id-direttur Wes Ball.
It's certainly big shoes to fill, like what Andy did and Matt and Rupert did with the previous trilogy, It was a lot of, we had to, really decide if we had something good here, and I think we do. You know, we have a reason to exist. We're not just a part 4. We're kind of our own thing, but still tied. You know, and I think, you know, we try to honor what came before, you know, with the previous trilogy, but also the original 1968 movie. You know, there's been 10 movies of this franchise, and it's a real honor to kind of be a part of, you know, that long legacy of movies here.
Il-film il-ġdejt jismu Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes u qed isir waqt it-triloġija li bdiet 10 snin ilu. L-istorja tirrakkonta dak li seħħ ħafna ġenerazzjonijiet wara.
I would say it's a very small story set on a giant canvas. You know what I mean? It's unique characters this time. It's younger characters. There's a kind of a youthful spirit this time. It's a bit more of an adventure. You know, it's a road movie as we kind of, you know, travel across this landscape that's slowly disappearing. You know, the ruins of our world, the human world, as these apes kind of, you know, set out to rediscover essentially the truth of what the world once was.
Fil-fatt, l-istorja l-ġdida tirrakkonta dak li għaddi minnu l-karattru ta' Noah, interpretat minn Owen Teague, li jispjega kemm huwa diffiċli tinterpreta l-parti ta' xadina intelligenti daqs il-bniedem.
You get to use your body in a way that you never do otherwise. And you don't have to worry about how you look. You know, it's much easier to watch Noah than it is for me to watch myself.
Yeah, we had this wonderful ape school with Alain Gauthier, who is artistic director for Cirque du Soleil for 25 years, and he left there to come work with us, so it was a real honor to get to work with him. And yeah, he just got us into our ape bodies by learning about the anatomical differences that inform the way that we moved.
And then, all of a sudden, the voice came out, and I became the king.
So, yeah, he still comes. I can't stop him. It's getting kind of annoying. But actually, you know what? I miss him. I've been away from him for a year, so he's like, I'm still here.
But also, I spent time with chimpanzees in a sanctuary in Florida before going to Australia, a week at the Center for Great Apes in Florida, and got to, you know, basically study and watch, which was amazing.
It was bizarre because I had to do all my scenes without them as well. So acting against nothing, I had to do stuff like hug the air, and that was very strange. So I also at times felt a little silly, but no, it was amazing getting to see them all transform into their apes, and they did such an incredible job. I didn't really have to pretend or imagine any apes because they became them.
Oh, huge. I mean, it's been an amazing journey. I think Caesar is one of the characters I've enjoyed playing the most in my life. And, you know, because you very rarely get that opportunity to play a character from birth to death as an actor. You just don't ever get that opportunity. So to have that, and it be such an extraordinary character too. So I'm very proud to in a tiny way, be associated with its journey and as I say, sort of passing on the baton to the next generation and watching them create such an incredible movie, which this is.
Id-direttur Wes Ball jittama li l-film jintlaqa tajjeb.
If we're lucky, if fans embrace it and audiences come to check it out and we're a success, we have a lot of story that we'd love to tell. You know, hopefully we're that lucky, you know, we'll see.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes joħroġ fiċ-ċinema fit-8 ta' Mejju.
Together, you will die.
No, together, strong.
Fil-jiem li għaddew l-attriċi veterana Nicole Kidman irċeviet il-Life Achievement Award moti mill-American Film Institute waqt serata fid-Dolby Theatre ta' Los Angeles. Kidman li għandha 56 sena hija waħda mill-iżgħar artisti li qatt tingħataw dan il-premju. Qabilha rċevew nies bħal Julie Andrews, Denzel Washington, John Williams u anki Jane Fonda.
When I saw the list, I was like, absolutely, just great. Whatever you think, if you think I'm worthy, then I will jump in. And I love film, you know. So the idea of being included in a group of other people that love film and to be able to look back and herald it and celebrate it. Okay, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy they chose me.
Kidman iddebuttat fit-thriller Dead Calm u fil-miniserje Bangkok Hilton qabel marret Hollywood. L-ewwel rwol ewlieni tagħha f'Hollywood kien f'Days of Thunder fejn iltaqet mal-eks żewġha Tom Cruise. Cruise u Kidman flimkien ħadu sem films bħal Far and Away u Eyes Wide Shut. Iż-żwieġ tagħhom dam 11-il sena. Wara li ddivorzjaw, Kidman ħadet sehem films bħal The Others u Moulin Rouge li għalihom irċeviet l-ewwel nomini għall-Oscar fl-2002.
I'm happy to also be able to pass it on and talk about the directors that gave me the chances and the writers, you know, because any actor will tell you you're nothing without a great director and a great writer. You're nothing. And then you have your co-stars and you're all in it together. And if you're all not singing together and working and playing together, none of it works. So as much as you stand there by yourself accepting it, you're actually accepting it on behalf of all the films and filmmakers and actors and screenwriters that you've worked with. So it's just a passing it on and carrying it forward.
Fl-2003 mbagħad rebħet l-Oscar għall-aħjar attriċi għar-rwol tagħha ta' Virginia Woolf f'The Hours.
I just didn't ever want to be confined. I was like, I'm wild at heart. So I was like, I want to see the world. I want to work with people from all different cultures and places. I want to be a part of the world, and I will continue to do that till the day I die. I love traveling. I'm an adventurer, and I'm just a curious creature.
L-attur Morgan Freeman li diġà rċieva dan l-unur fil-passat jikkunsidra r-raġunijiet għaliex attur għandu jitqies speċjali.
I don't know what makes any actor special. You know, talent, extremely gorgeous, and very professional worker. Yeah.
It-talent tagħha Kidman tul il-karriera tagħha esprimitu sew films importanti oħra bħal Cold Mountain, The Golden Compass, Paddington, Lion, Bombshell u Being the Ricardos tal-2021 li għalih ukoll kienet innominata għall-Oscar. Nicole Kidman ħadmet ukoll ma' direttur internazzjonali fuq films bħal Dogville, The Others u Birth.